I start with this? Augrael is my name, and you perhaps know why I am now your chronicler. Still, probably best to start at the beginning. When the heroes marched past me in the main library and onto the restricted collection, a chill went through my rotted body. Bad memories in there. The ghouls offered parley, and the party were fools to trust it. They were introduced to Nakazaran, the high priestess of the cult of the Genker, and her towering, flesh-stitched effigy, to Belcora. She offers information and a choice. The attack on this town above, she says, was the work of entities further below. And the heroes must choose, join the cult, and embrace the ghoulish fever, or die. They of course choose to stand against this brutal ultimatum. An extraordinary combat ensues, with ghouls all around, magic far-flung, and I don't know how the hell they got a dinosaur. How the hell did they get a dinosaur? Well, anyway, the fight was long, dangerous, chaotic, and they lost Shad, torn apart by the ferocious ghoul hunger. This is when I overcame my own fear, and I joined the fray, exacting more revenge upon those who took and gave me everything.
Welcome back, listeners, to Stemming the Tide. Who's ready to get controversial tonight? Yeah, that's right.
Oh boy.
Things might get a little crazy in this intro banter today. We're talking preferences, and we're talking pineapples. Who here likes pineapples on their pizza? Whether it be a Hawaiian, a spicy Hawaiian, or just, I don't know, fucking olives and pineapple.
Oh yeah, olives, pineapples, jalapenos, ham. Best pizza toppings.
Well, that's a
combination.
one.
Duncan stamp of approval.
Yeah.
All right. Listeners, James' video feed has gone blank. Oh, there he is. He's back.
You guys can just skip me for this one. Let me know when we're starting the episode.
Oh, I didn't know that there was
The hatred is real.
the
is real.
hatred.
This
But
one's been sitting on our backup banter list topics for a while. I've always known this would be one that James wouldn't even want to touch. As far as I know, he hates pineapple just across the board. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But for it to be on pizza, he's told me in the past, it's an absolute travesty. I'm a take it or leave it. I have no problem with pineapple on pizza. No issue whatsoever. But I don't go out of my way. I don't order my own pizza with pineapple. I'm somewhere straight in the middle.
I love it, man. Dude,
Yeah.
me and Gabby will get 2 pizzas. One's going to be a deluxe and the other one's going to be a ham and pineapple, baby. Bring it on.
It is funny how it's a very divisive ingredient when it comes to pizza Yeah, when you engage the world of the community.
Being a purist about
Yeah.
pizza toppings is the stupidest fucking shit because
I
it's just
agree. Yeah.
you put whatever the fuck you want on there. Come on.
Sweet
yeah.
and salty, baby. Who doesn't like
Yeah,
that?
You like
exactly.
it? If you like it, you like it. Yeah.
Now
I have
that
a friend,
being
his
said,
favorite topping on pizza is broccoli. And he's from fucking proper New York. He's like, that's the best pizza you'll ever get. Because I was like, man, I agree. Because broccoli's one of my favorite vegetables.
Yeah, I
'Cause
can
it
get into that.
soaks up flavors. You bite into a nice piece of broccoli that's been fucking just soaked in shit and it's all shriveled up. It's a flavor burst in your mouth. It's
that's
fair.
that
amazing.
old meme, Arnie's Pizza Shop. Broccoli?
Is it?
What the hell is broccoli anyway?
I'm unfamiliar.
Cauliflower crust. People like to shit on the cauliflower crust, but fuck, I
I
love
don't think
those
I've ever
things.
had a cauliflower crust.
Oh really? Oh man, you can cauliflower. You can make fucking anything out of like.
See,
cauliflower rice.
I'm not a cauliflower person at all. I think
Oh.
cauliflower is massively overrated in general. It's a bad texture. It is the abysmally poor man's broccoli, and I don't get cauliflower at all.
Okay,
It's
first of all,
only good in a pureed soup.
let's not class shame here. Also, you know what? Broccoli or cauliflower, if done right, is delicious. If done poorly, it is disgusting. And I've had the crust both ways.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the same as Brussels sprouts. Great Brussels sprouts are some of the best things ever.
Facts.
Boiled Brussels
That's
sprouts
fair.
that taste
That's
like
fair.
bitter pieces of shit.
Yeah,
They
I
ruin
mean,
you for Brussels sprouts.
Facts.
it would be a stretch for me to say that I've never had cauliflower that I enjoyed. That's not true. But generally, it can fuck off.
To wrap up on the pineapple on the pizza, do I want like like a wood fire oven pizza with pineapple on it? Maybe. Would I prefer to order like a prosciutto with arugula and a little chili oil on top? Most definitely.
Ugh.
But if we're
Yeah.
talking fucking Pizza Hut,
Yeah.
slap some pineapple on there and slap me in the face with it.
It's already
let's
shite
go.
ingredients. Just
And
get
just
in
for
there.
one other point on the
100%.
pineapple side of things, like in Australia, they always do the burgers with like beetroot and fried egg
Yeah.
and
yeah.
pineapple, and that is such a fucking good combo.
Hmm.
Like I want pineapples and beetroots and eggs on all my burgers from now on.
I'm also not a beetroot person. I don't dislike it, but I don't quite away for it.
That is the least of the three ingredients I mentioned that I'd want in my burger.
Yeah.
So I could take or leave the beetroot,
Yeah.
but I'd take beetroot over like iceberg lettuce or even a romaine on a burger.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that peanut butter is great on a burger, but I'm
So
loath
good.
to try it.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, don't sleep
Oh,
on that,
man.
man. Head down to bin for it. Do
I
yourself
struggle.
a favor.
I struggle with the idea. I've heard that peanut butter and cheddar is a great combo. Is
Yeah.
why it's so good.
And when it's warm and like the peanut butter gets a little bit melty, oh,
Mm.
so good.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And
Well, I
with
don't know.
that, hey
Uh,
James.
Anyway, introducing James to the podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe
someone click their heels together 3 times.
His screen's been blacked out this whole time. He's like, nope, I'm good.
Just
Eye
sitting
of
there.
mute, horn of bison. Let's put it in the cauldron. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
For the viewers,
Uh,
his mustache is much
yeah.
shorter because he's been tearing it out this whole time.
I will throw a total
No, I
a
was listening
beetroot.
to you guys. I've been playing Wordle.
Okay, I'll throw in a beetroot story that is related to James, but unrelated to our original topic. And one time, we had this customer come to the restaurant that he and I worked at that threatened right away to complain about everything the moment they sat down. And and James was the chef, and I was serving them, and they got the beet salad that that James had just switched over our menu, and they ordered this beet salad, and I went over to the table and he said, "How come there's no cheese on the beet salad?" I said, "Well, our beet salad doesn't come with cheese." And he said, "Well, when I order a beet salad, I expect there to be cheese." They said, "Okay, but ours doesn't come with cheese." And the whole night went like this. And every time they said something, I just went back to tell James. It's like they they said something totally ridiculous again. I don't know what's going on here. And this is like just when James and I met, pretty much. And by the end of the night, they had ordered James bread pudding, which is hands down the best bread pudding I've ever had to this day. And they said to me that the bread pudding was too bready, whatever that means. And they said, you go tell the chef that the next time I'm in, I'll go back there and show him how to really do it.
Oof.
And I said, nope, I'm not doing that. I told James later, of course, but I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Like,
You don't
you
want
know
to
they have knives and anger back
no.
there.
I was like, absolutely not. And he was like, what? I was like, no, I'm not telling him that. That's ridiculous. Here's your bill. You can be on your way now. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I may seem like an upbeat and jovial human being on the show,
Yeah.
but that is 100% an act, listeners. I am a grumpy, volatile hermit who just wants to be left alone in the dark all the time.
You don't have to dress it up so much, man.
It's like, who wants to get stabbed? All right. You want to get stabbed, you go back in that kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. You are playing with fire in a nearly literal sense. Why
don't you go tell your mechanics how to do your brakes where you're at?
Yeah, and see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
good
honestly,
on you for hiring a professional and then micromanaging, you fucking moron.
It's actually a lot less to do with James's like hermit natured grumpiness and so much more, in my opinion, than the audacity of someone to just be that way and act that way and expect everyone to just bow down. You're like, what do you think you're doing? You're so disrespectful. Yeah, it was unreal. So it was actually a glorious buildup of everyone laughing at this group of people and at the very end saying, no, get out. It was lovely. Treat all your restaurant staff with respect, listeners.
But on the subject of people getting served, we just killed a room full of people.
That was a halfway decent segue. Oh my god. Duncan, bringing it to the table.
Oh,
what do you mean?
Oh,
I don't get it.
I'm sorry.
Check, please.
Sorry, guys. Last episode was my birthday.
Yeah, you get that once. It was last week, according to the chronology of our normal release schedule.
2 weeks ago, according to our release schedule currently.
This might actually be 2 weeks from now by the time we release this.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you're not wrong. That was a combat and a half. That took a lot out of me, actually. There were so many working bodies. Shad got mangled. I'm not gonna lie. If I hadn't rolled so poorly on Physic that whole time, and he had rolled so well on his saves, I would have done the exact same thing to him that I did to Shad. That was the plan. But you got lucky, more or less.
Dude, honestly, and then you brought in Augrael, and I think that you had a plan to try to kill both of our NPC friends because you're sick and tired of it. It's your birthday, and you thought you could use that as the excuse. I see right through you.
No, that was not it. That was not it at all. I wanted Augrael to hold back because he was afraid of that room, the restricted library.
Yeah, I know.
He's also a beast compared to Shad.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently they're the same. They're the same CR. They are the same challenge rating, but he really ripped it up. It was kind of poetic because he hates schools, even though he is one. So it was kind of lovely that he was rolling so hot.
Yeah, he came in with a vengeance. It was great.
Yeah. So I mean, getting back into this, we are in a fucking war zone here, and the dinosaur has very little time left. I haven't taken it off the battlefield yet, because just in case Physic wanted to have a moment with it. But it's not going to last long.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good pop culture reference about a person interacting. Like, if he was up a tree, it would be a brontosaurus with the kids kind of
right.
But he's not. So what he's going to do is just.
You don't want to act out the last scene in Old Yeller?
Oh, God.
Jesus Christmas.
Just like racks a bolt.
Oh, God, we really we awoken the dark side of James with our intro banter.
Yeah, I didn't realize how controversial that
I
was.
loathe
gonna be.
pineapple.
vicious.
Freeman,
The
you set
problem
me up.
is like a walnut brain is really hard to hit compared to a golden retriever.
Not with the 12 gauge, it's not.
Oh my God.
But you really want the
I
slug,
don't like,
you know?
I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. This hurts me.
Sometimes you got to
God.
put them down.
James, you wouldn't be making this show if it was a giant space hamster.
Probably. Still, yeah.
Damn it.
Sometimes you got to put your
pineapple.
pets down.
Guinea pigs are apparently delicious. That's what I've heard.
They are delicious.
Have you had one?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I actually have heard they're pretty good. Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, dinosaur gone. Clutch item, pseudo homebrew item used and consumed. Whew. That was something else. How's Lady Gilda feeling?
I got a natural 20 on my save, so I'm no longer second.
Okay, you're retching up. Love it.
I'm still enfeebled 1 for however long that lasts.
Oh yeah, I will double check that, but it shouldn't be too long. It's up to a minute, so it'll wear off pretty soon.
As this is happening, Tulok, who is enfeebled the twice, just kind of slumps down with his back to one of these display cases and puts his hands to his sides, just sighing in relief and in, I don't know, exhaustion. And he puts his hands to his sides and he just feels something as he puts his hand down, and it is the staff, which is laying beside him, that the high priestess left there. And he pulls it towards him and takes a look.
It is a staff. Again, it's like this long wooden staff, but it's covered in bone motifs. The bottom has a couple bones attached to it. The top has like 2 to 3 skulls and different bones attached to it. Roll me your choice of a magic check to identify this item.
Jesus. I'm just gonna use a hero point. I've got 3. I want to know what this thing is.
Okay.
That was a 13, by the way.
By the way, I'm going to give you a +2 to this roll.
Oh,
You pick it up and you actually feel like it's giving you knowledge about it.
15 then?
No, that won't do it still.
Okay. 21.
No.
Ooh. Chill.
But hold on. Hold the phone. I think you know it anyway. Because it's not unlike wands in the respect that you can feel the magic emanating through it as it all appears on your spell list. It is all something that is akin to you and yourself and your innate powers.
Okay.
And it might even be kind of chilling to you in its own way. But you realize that this is a staff of necromancy,
Ooh.
which is filled with occult spells. This staff will give you a +2 circumstance bonus to checks to identify necromancy magic of any kind. That innateness was already hitting you. Effectively, if I break it down real quick, it comes with spells stored in it already, none of which got to be used because you knocked it out of her hands by the time she got to casting any spells relevant. It has the cantrip Chill Touch. It has the first level spells Grim Tendrils and Ray of Enfeeblement. And it has the second level spells Deafness and Gentle Repose. How a staff works on the basic level, although I'll ask you to look this up later, Scott, is basically when a staff is... When you do your daily preparations, you prepare the staff, and the staff gets a number of... I'm messing up the word here, but it's like points, like basically...
Like focus points?
Focus points, sort of, equal to the highest level spells you can cast. So, if you were to prepare this spell, for example, you can cast highest level 3 spells?
2.
2, okay. So you would only be able to put 2 points into this. And then for every level of spell you cast, it costs 1 point, is the idea. So it comes with its own spells in. There might be more rules on adding spells to it That's something you'll have to look into. But basically, if you were to prepare this staff at the beginning of your next day, you could put 2 charges. That's the word I was looking for. You could put 2 charges into this spell, and then you could spend 2 charges to cast, say, Deafness, or you could spend 1 charge to cast Grim Tendrils and 1 to cast Ray of Enfieldment. It would cost you none to cast the cantrip, so on and so forth. Does that make sense?
Copy that. Yep.
Yeah. So currently, it has 3 charges.
Oh.
You can't obviously cast a level 3 spell with it. You don't have one, nor is one stored into it. But it does currently have 3 charges.
Okay.
Because she did not use any of it. And now holding it, it is a 2-handed weapon, but it only takes 1 hand when it comes to like somatic components to cast a spell when necessary. So you don't have to worry about having a free hand, as it were. But it is a 2-handed weapon.
Oh, that's awesome. And Tulak is
Yeah.
stoked by that. Now, so do I have to prepare it for the day before I can use it, or can I use it now?
I don't think so. I think it's like a wand. Like it's ready to go. So I think you can use it right now.
Okay.
And seeing Tulok still enfeebled, Physic would like to move 5 feet east and treat condition.
Oh yeah, still enfeebled. I forgot about that. That might also be coming off pretty soon, to be honest.
Well, good thing I don't naturally fail medicine checks very often.
Go ahead and roll me one anyway.
It's a 17.
Yeah, I think you got that from the cultist, but I don't think that's going to cut it actually. So, but I think after just a little bit of time, like you could see everyone kind of taking a rest, and Tulak and Gilda sort of bolster.
Okay. Hey, while we're all hanging around, if we've got the time, he would also like to treat wounds on himself.
How long do you figure we're hanging out?
Well, at least 20 minutes if we're doing a treat wounds and a treat condition.
Okay. I'm back to full health.
That's all you need, baby.
Yeah. While they're doing that, she'll investigate the cabinets.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm way down,
Yeah,
so I'll
the,
take all the health.
Yeah.
Physic for your heal.
So it'll be another one on top of that. So as we've discussed, because Physic does not have a deity, he has the Godless Healing feat, so he gets an extra 5 hit points.
Sick.
It was a 23 on the medicine check. 14 HP back, puts him
Nice.
pretty much 5/6 of the way back.
5/6.
Sorry, is that for me or
Yeah.
for you?
That's for me.
Okay.
Calm down.
Apologies.
Augrael is just indulging in his bloodbath. It goes from a frenzy to something very casual but very consistent. It's unnerving, to say the least, as you probably already expect, but just sort of leaves you to your devices. Physic's doing some healing on himself, possibly on Tulak, and Gilda, you are investigating the display cases. Is that right?
That is correct.
They are thoroughly smashed. There is a magical light. You can tell it's magical. It's just emanating to display the cases. There's no actual light source, but they are constantly lit. But there's nothing to light. There is nothing inside any of the cases. And as you're looking around, the thing that keeps catching your eye is the brutally macabre form at the north. It is stitched, brutal, fetid, rotting flesh from who knows how many sources. And it just stinks.
She'll reluctantly move over to that and continue her investigation.
It is clearly a feminine form, though there's a part of you that probably does not feel surprised by that. But there is nothing else for you to discern. You have no idea how this could possibly be some sort of vessel for a dead woman. If anything, it might just be the insane ramblings of this cult.
I think that would have been her baseline assumption.
Yeah.
Like she's never heard of something coming back from the dead to walk around in new skin. So her entire assumption is that these ghouls are fucking crazy because they have ghoul fever.
Yeah. I mean, you have there's a part of you that probably has reason to think that these ghouls, or at least some of them, have been here for centuries, which would really lay into insanity.
Yeah. Why would she think?
What I want to know is whether or not you think Gilda, or you actually thought yourself that this thing would be another golem. Because I thought maybe you were like, blood golem, blood golem.
No.
No?
If
Okay.
anything, that would be a flesh golem.
Yeah.
But no, because it's art on the map, it very rarely seems to engage as a pawn.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be the visage of Nimbleoth. I did not expect these ghouls to be worshipping Belcora.
Same.
So that's the big reveal for me.
I'm
Yeah.
100% there with you.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Cool.
Hmm.
Duncan, what'd you think?
Pretty much just happy to be here. No, I thought. Yeah,
I was literally gonna joke. Oh, you didn't think, did you? And then you just did it anyway.
Yeah. Wow. Glad we're on the same page. No, I figured that they were in service of Belcora at some level, but not to the point of trying to recreate a fleshy version of her. We've got a whole shitload of research to still do on Nimbleoth. That I think we've got a lot of pieces to put together. Also, as an aside, did a medicine check on Tulak, and it was a nat 1.
Okay, sick. So how many points of damage do you do?
Do you have any more hero points?
Actually, I do. Before I roll this damage die, how dead are you?
I'm not super dead. I have 13 hit points left.
Okay, more than 8. That's all we need right now. 3 damage.
I want to hear an apology in physics voice.
You mean 16, right? Like it's 2d8.
Is it 2d8?
Yeah, it's always 2d8.
Not according to Archives of Nephis. Critical failure, the target takes 1d8 damage.
Oh, then I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Yeah, I think he's right. Yeah.
Okay, that's excellent. That's
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah.
news.
That's
Oh,
physics.
man.
It will.
Please.
I mean, I'm just trying to help, but you know,
Oh, thank you.
sometimes you need to learn a little lesson.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
pronounced tentacular.
Okay, I apologize for my diction and my bad pronunciation.
All right.
Mayhaps we try this later.
Thought I'd never hear the words of the Scots mouth.
Mayhaps very well.
So
that sucks.
standing up, Tulok would like to move over to the body of the high priestess. I'm sorry if James already did this. I didn't hear. Can he search the bodies?
No, Gilda won't check the ghouls.
The bodies are empty. Yeah. The only thing of value that you could see was the staff. The only thing they have around their necks are chunks of flesh on a thong, like you've seen before. They bite into them and seem to gain some sustenance.
Tulok would like to search the room for secret doors.
Okay.
I was about to ask who has Shad this week and get sad.
We can ask who has Augrail this week. So I see no reason to deny the use of Augrail at the moment.
I'll take Augrail then.
Augrail has braved his fear of the room to the south, so we can come to that when you approach him. But you search the room for secret doors, but you find nothing. It's an odd-shaped room. It's a couple. There was a left and a right, or like an east and a west alcoves that seem to have little to no purpose, but you find nothing within them or anywhere else in the room.
Tulok moves to the south and pulls up the wand and casts Gentle Repose on Shad, and then slowly begins to try to slide him into the bag of holding.
I was gonna say take his inventory, not the whole Shad.
He's gonna have ghoul fever very soon.
I suppose.
Yeah, but he'll just die.
He succeeded all of his saves. I guess he did die by the hand. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Yeah, but he'll be in the bag of holding and he'll just suffocate and die.
Sorry, what?
Do ghouls have to breathe?
It depends on the undead.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's not as cut and dry as D&D 5e is. They don't just get don't have to eat, breathe, and drink kind of stat. So,
Really?
like
That is
like
a shocker. I apologize, Scott,
the
for being a
ghouls
dick
are
about
immune
that.
to unconscious. for example, which makes them effectively immune to sleep effects. But I have nothing here to indicate that they don't have to breathe or even eat. We all know the ghouls love to eat.
Oh shit!
But I have nothing here to indicate that they don't have to.
Also, I didn't realize this. I was just reading through the bag of holding just to confirm how long it takes them to suffocate. But
Yeah,
you can also attempt to escape at a DC 13.
Oh.
Oh, that's
So
a low
Shad
DC.
Shad could just come popping out of this bag as soon as
Yeah.
possible. Okay, with that being
Well,
said,
You guys have done checks on Ghoul Fever before, and
you said he
for a living
passed
creature, it takes time. It takes time.
did you say he passed them enough that he wouldn't, or do we not know that?
I'm gonna say you don't know. Yeah.
Thanks.
But you do know Ghoul Fever will kill you eventually if you keep failing. But even after the death, some time has to pass before you rise. That's all you really know.
Okay, I'd like to recant that, and Tulok walks up to him, casts gentle or will kill him in whatever way, make sure that he won't come back, and then we'll cast
You know
gentle
what?
repose.
It's a good question. Let's read Gentle Repose. Can you read that to me?
I can. The targeted corpse does not decay. Oh, Freeman, you are a smart man. Nor can it be transformed into an undead.
I'm sorry. Can you backtrack and just say that one more time?
Freeman, you are a smart man.
Oh, thank you.
Nor can it be
Maybe you're
transformed
fucking ringtone
into
or
an
something.
undead.
It must be my birthday.
Not anymore.
All right.
Amazing.
Good on you.
Okay.
Good call.
There you
I don't have to cut his head off
My-
before I put him in the bag. Perfect.
go.
So Tulok cast.
I was
gentle-
imagining you like ramming the rapier like up his nose to like make it real subtle like and destroy the brain, scramble it a bit.
Oh yeah, Egyptian style.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, perfect. General Repose cannot become undead. That's actually pretty cool. I love that little note.
In the bag,
Um,
and then he sees that Lady Gilda has already moved out of the room. So he turns to Augriel and says, Augriel, come with me. We must follow Lady Gilda. And then he kind of picks up his pace to follow.
and Augriel grabs a few bites along the way, but follows.
And sorry, have we done a thorough inspection of these broken trophy cases?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Well, then physical bail as well.
Dulak pulls out a lesser healing potion, but does not yet drink it.
He's looking rough too, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Who's gonna hold the Augriel?
I do.
Oh, you do.
Gilda
okay?
just moves out of the room, moves south, right past Shad's body without a second look. Starts pacing around in the anteroom beyond the restricted. Settles on this door, the southwesternly door, and just throws her boot into it.
Oh, Gilda's having
Oh,
a
boy.
fit. Oh boy. And you, barely waiting for your comrades, thrust open a door that leads into a room that has long shelves with several chairs drawn up to ring this room on all sides, save the north, where you're coming from. Rancid stains of old blood and decay cake the shelves and floor, and two cultists appear to be in the midst of a spirited debate when you enter, but quickly turn towards you and hiss in rage. Does anyone speak Necril?
Yes.
The spirited debate you hear is, I like it better with mushrooms. No, it's better with the ink inside. You're crazy. It's tastier with a salting of the fungi. No. Scrape a page on it. Ink is your man. And then they turn and fight you.
Interesting.
And we're gonna roll for initiative.
All right. Just rolling right back into it, eh?
Right back into it, I guess. Oh, I want to know what's in Gilda's mind right now.
Gilda seems mad. Big mad.
Let's get Gilda's initiative to start, since she's so eager.
18.
Physic.
16.
Tulak.
13.
Augrail?
12.
Wow, it really went down, didn't it? Okay. Top of the first round. One of the cultists turns towards the door that's been flung open. And hissing at you, move to the back of the room to get a little more distance. And seeing you're a bit bulky, cast Ray of Enfeeblement. Natural 20 to hit. I'm gonna need a Fortitude save, and your degree of success will be worse by 1.
To 20. This is the exact same thing that happened in the last room.
I know, I was
Really
going to say,
is.
James is going to
It's
fucking
suit.
kill you.
20 is a meet to beat, which makes it a failure. You are enfeebled 2 before you can enter the room. Bad news bears. It is your turn, Lady Gilda.
First action, close the door.
I immediately regret this decision.
Second action, lay on hands on Tulak.
Thank you.
Okay. 12 HP back.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it.
Third action.
She'll raise her shield.
Raise your shield. Okay. The next thing that happens is the door opens again, and there is a cultist right there, and it is going to attack you with a jaw attack and try and bite you, Lady Gilda, for a 20 to hit. I know it's not going to hit.
No, sir.
Natural 8. Brutal. Physic.
Just call me Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, because the doctor's visitation is in order.
I'm not calling you that.
Oh, please never do, and please.
I will only call you Jane Seymour. What do you got, Jane?
How dare you, sir? It will be a treat condition on one Miss Lady Gilda.
Okay.
Do we need to talk about this? Because it might be a natural one again.
Oh my god.
God, are
buddy.
you serious? You and James need to spot.
Hero
spots.
point, hero point, hero
You hear
point.
that, buddy? Okay. Oh my god.
And that was... The next one was a 4 on the die for a 16.
Well, at least it's not a critical failure. But no dice, my friend. No
The
dice.
effort is appreciated.
I want to cry right now. So that's... Thank you for the moral support, Scott.
Noises by Scott.
That was 2 actions. Third action will be draw a minor healing potion.
Okay. 2 luck.
All right. First action, Tulok is going to drink the lesser healing potion that was in his hand for 11 points of healing, so he's looking a little better. Second action is going to cast telekinetic projectile, dropping down a stone upon the head of the cultist right in front of Lady Gilda.
Okay, lesser cover.
Oh, no, that's going to be a miss with a 14.
Brutal.
And that will be it for him.
Okay, not a great start there, fellas. Augrail.
Okay, Augrail is going to stride and attempt to tumble through past the cultist.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
Yes,
please.
sir.
DC 19.
Ooh, natural 1, shunted back out where he belongs.
Oh, I feel like everyone is being thrown off by Gilda's silent march forward.
He's gonna try one more time though.
There's no critical failure for tumble through. We didn't really cover that before, but yeah.
Second one is a 22.
You're good. Yeah, okay, go for it.
All right, and then he turns and with flanking will attack with his jaws. 18 to hit. Flat-footed.
With flanking, it hits. Yes.
For 14 points of damage.
Oh, beast. Okay. 14 damage. And that's all him?
That's it.
Okay. Cultist within the room at the south is going to step forward and get it closer to the center of the room, be closer to the door, and is going to cast Grim Tendrils. These tendrils of darkness curl from her fingertips, racing through the air, and everyone in the line, including her ally, needs to roll me a fortitude save, please.
I believe it's just living creatures.
Is it just living creatures?
Yes, so Augrael and the cultist don't need to.
Oh, you are so right. Good call. You've got that spell, do you?
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
Nice. Okay, so Gilda and Tulak, please.
28.
Yeah, it's a success.
28 as well.
Damn. Okay, they're both going to take a mere 3 negative damage. I guess that's going to be 2 for Gilda. Was not nearly as effective as I was hoping. Lady Gilda, what do you got?
First action will be a strike
Mhm.
at the reduced penalty. It's 26.
That's a hit.
Okay. It's about as high as it gets at this point. 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of positive.
Yep.
Second action will be to raise. And third action, she will strike again.
Punch.
16.
Yeah, no dice. And the cultist is trapped between you now. Not going to be happy about that. It is going to... It's actually... I think it's going to follow suit with its friend and cast Grim Tendrils from where it stands and do the same thing to Gilda and Tulak. Another fortitude save, please.
18.
21.
Okay, 21's a save. So you only take 2 points, so probably 1 Gilda and 4 points to Tulak. Tulak, you are taking 1 persistent bleed damage. These tendrils rip your skin apart a bit. And then this cultist is going to attempt its own tumble through to get past Augrael. So versus the reflex DC, a 26. That does it?
Yes.
Okay. And beelines it to near the back of the room. Physic.
First 2 actions, gonna do another treat condition on Lady Gilda. Again, how fucking awful is it that having like a plus 12 bonus, you're like, I'm about to fail this check.
It is bad.
Holy fuck. A 2 on the die for a 14.
Oh my god.
Better than a 1, man.
Oh my.
You know what? Hold on. Here's a weird caveat that I just thought of. Because it's fairly widely agreed on that the chirurgeon does not appropriately use crafting for medicine. The healing gloves aren't giving you a proper bonus. Now it might rule me out here, but the crafter's eyepiece is giving you a bonus. But the healer's glove should also give you one. What type of bonuses are each of those? Are they both the same bonus?
The crafter's eyepiece is a +1 item bonus to crafting checks.
Mm-hmm.
And
gonna
the
assume
healer's gloves is
the same.
ISO item.
Okay. I really wanted to throw you a bone there, but I guess I can't do it.
Yeah, well, I'm just boned regardless.
The old bone physic.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 2 actions for the third will. Oh, actually, he had drawn a minor healing potion on his last, but he will apply it to Tulak.
All right.
9 HP back.
Thank you, Physic.
Oh, yeah, we're doing pretty great over here. And that's it.
He says with zero gusto. Tulak, what do you got?
All right. Tulok will raise his hands and just shoots 3 actions worth of magic missiles directly at the northmost cultist.
Okay.
Coming up with 3 points of damage, 6 points of damage, and 4 for a total of 13 points of force damage.
That's some fast math. Augrail's turn. Oh, wait. Tulak's bleeding. Let's get a recovery check.
Coming up, 15.
That's a meat to beat. You're good. You take 1 damage, though, before you do the check. And now it's Augrail's turn.
All right, so a little bit of blood rolls down Tulok's face from his eye. And Augrail, first action, strides forth into the room and will strike out with his jaws. 30. A fucking 30 to hit.
Oh, my God. He's still in a blood rage. That's a crit.
For 26 points of damage.
Holy jeez. Yep. Nearly dead.
All right, and then he will attack again with his claws. 15 to hit.
Miss.
All right, and that is it for Augrail.
He's too happy to be bathed in blood right now. His second attack wasn't focused. The cultist in front of him is going to cast Chill Touch. I need a fortitude save from Augrail.
22, baby.
Nice.
That's a success. God damn it.
So it does nothing.
And the cultist is going to move to the back of the room, starting to be a bit panicked itself. Lady Gilda.
Gilda, with her first 2 actions, will stride into the room up to the closest cultist. And with her third action, she will strike. The 21 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
9 points of bludgeoning and 1 point of positive.
Okay.
Can't
anything
shake
else?
these garbage rolls. No, that's all 3.
Yeah, you're struggling on those ones, especially those radiant ones or those positive ones.
Yeah, that's
okay.
4 ones in a row.
The cultist that you just punched is going to touch you with the harm spell. I need a fortitude save, please.
23.
And that's a success, you bastard.
I still can't roll higher than a 15, man. Like, in 2 sessions, I've had 118, and it was on that one attack that I got like a 23.
You take 4 negative, so 3 in your case.
Yep.
And this cultist is going to grab a lump of flesh that's sitting on the table next to him and take a bite and get a little bit of healing back. Just oh god, a very little bit of healing.
Oh, good. Oh,
not a
fucking
good
thank
amount. Physic, what do you got?
Physic will stride into the room directly behind Augrail. Okay, actually, from where this, like you come out the bottleneck of the hallway into the room, and Augrail is directly in front of me, would it be lesser cover to hit the cultist to the southeast?
To the southeast. Yes, it is. I mean, if you drag on Foundry, you could see how the squares map out, and Augrail's included, so that would mean yes. But you have enough movement to move 1 more square if you want.
Yeah, but I also like using a big nasty corpse tool as a human
As cover for
shield.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's the give and take, isn't it? You know, they get cover, but you get cover.
Yeah. Okay. 1 action stride, 1 action draw the crossbow. No alchemical reagents to be used on it. Just gonna fire
All right.
for a 28 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
5 piercing damage.
Okay, solid hit. Don't get a lot of crossbow hits from Physic for that, but
Yeah, I wish it was
Nailed it.
infused with some kind of fiery, poisony, fuck you up in the face kind of thing, but here we are. That's the turn.
Tulak, what do you got?
Tulok strides into the room and turning west at the bottleneck is standing opposite Physic. Looks at the cultist to the south of Lady Gilda and will cast telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
Is an 18 to hit lesser cover, so I believe that's a miss.
To miss normally.
Perfect.
That's it.
So that's it, dude.
Agrail's turn.
Will sprint in and past the southwest cultist to flank with Lady Gilda and will attack with his jows for a 31 to hit.
Everything from me. Yeah, it's a crit. What the fuck?
20 points of damage.
Hungry boy.
He's got a plus 12 to hit while you're rolling over 30 almost every time.
It's insane. It's insane.
It's insane. Yeah, dead. Fucking murdered. Holy
Okay.
shit.
And he has full health, but he only has one more. Nah, actually, never mind. I won't get cheeky with it. He strides to the east to be up in the grill of the second cultist.
Okay.
And that's it.
Top of the round for that cultist who is like, fuck.
Maybe I shouldn't have got in a flesh-eating cult after all.
I mean, seriously.
I was supposed to go to veterinary school.
Is going to it's going to cast telekinetic projectile on, I don't know who to do it on. I'll just roll for it, shall I? Tulok 1, Physic 2, Gilda 3, Augrel 4. It's going to be Gilda. Telekinetic projectile 22 to hit.
22 is a hit, but she will use her reaction to use reactive shield to raise her shield, making her AC a nice cushy 23.
Nice.
You
Gotta love that,
cheeky bastard. Okay, it fails, and this dude is like, for being an undead cultist, panicking and starts to beeline it for the exits, but barely makes it to the bottleneck. Lady Gilda.
Punch him to death.
Stride.
Punch him to death.
Strike. That is a natural 20 for a 20.
Hey, there it is.
Hey.
Give me some brutal description of the destruction of this undead. It had 1 hit point left.
Yeah, so she has been so frustrated these last 2 combats between being weakened and somebody bringing back the memory of her wound that she spent so long to try and get past. And then to see Shad fall to these creatures, she's already not cared for these creatures. She's already felt okay to unleash on these things. I think now she hates them. Or she's used to losing soldiers, and it's moving on, but she still needs time to process that, and she just doesn't have that down here. So she came down, she put her boot to the door to just try and soldier on, because that's literally what she's been trained to do, is to soldier on. And she finds these two things that she can just hit. Something simple. It's a simple thing. And she sees this creature retreating, and she does something she wouldn't normally do, and that's hit something in the back. But she steps up, charges all that rage, fury, and it's almost cathartic as she just puts her fist through this thing's spine, out his stomach. And this, like, it's just glowing with this radiant energy of Aurori, and that's the moment that hits her, is that this isn't what Aurori wants for her to use her powers. This isn't how she's supposed to do it. She's not supposed to destroy ghouls from behind in a fit of rage. There's nothing perfect or beautiful about this. This is just pure human emotion. And she just lets this thing fall, and no tears, but she lets herself be sad for a moment because she doesn't know when the next time she's going to get to be sad is. She didn't like Shad. She didn't really know Shad, but she still lost somebody who watched her back, and that hurts.
Tulok turns to Lady Gilda because, just like James just described, Lady Gilda just kind of left the first room, immediately stormed in here, and nothing was really said. And it was just from one combat, boom, straight into the other. And he followed as quickly as he could, but, there was no keeping up and there was no talking to her. So he turns to her and just looks just deep into her eyes just to try to see what she's feeling and feel what she's feeling, and I'm wondering if she meets his gaze.
Yeah, she would. She would have no reason not to. I mean, now she's kind of realized that she's sad and angry, whereas before, I don't think it really hit her.
She was seeing red, basically.
Yeah, she's trained to soldier on. Like, she's a literal soldier, right? So somebody falls,
somewhere
you keep moving
between
forward.
losing your temper and straight discipline, like right in that.
Yeah.
Lady Gilda, please stop. I need a moment to breathe, and we've been moving so fast. Just hold off a moment. Are you okay? Are you injured?
Just tired. Weak. Weaker than I'm used to. Those beams those things have been hitting me with, they don't bring back pleasant memories for me.
Right. I suppose in many ways I've lived a blessed life compared to yours. Though I felt weak, I had nothing to associate it with other than maybe my lack of physical prowess in my youth. Do you feel like you can move forward, or should we take a moment? Sorry, go ahead.
You might feel weak, but it's not weakness. There's many more opportunities for us to help. We might need to take a rest. We might need to draw back.
We can rest if that's what you two require, but I'm good to push forward. There's only 2 more doors left here. I don't see why we couldn't make the attempt on those 2. And it is weakness, Isaac. It is exhaustion. It's being tired beyond recognition. I know how much I can carry, how hard I can hit, how fast I can be. I mean, I'm not fast on the best of days, but I know my strength. And these things keep taking it away from me. And I earned my strength through my recovery. So it pisses me off that they can just sap some of that away. And I know anger and rage, it's not what Aurori wants, it's not what Shaylin wants, and it's certainly not what we need after that little mess in the previous room. And if we need to go back to town to ask Yasma for forgiveness, then we can do that too. But I'm absolutely ready to keep pushing forward to destroy these things.
I, as well, believe we should stay. And I don't need a rest. I'm trying to caution you that we can't forget ourselves. We can't forget what we've been through and how we've been moving. I know that Shad is no longer with us, and that's a blow that we will have to think about later and come to terms with. But for now, we can't lose ourselves in the madness. Just remember what we're here to do. We're here to save people, to save the town of Otari. And I don't think that we should lose ourselves in that, but we must make concessions. We must do things that we don't want to do to help people who cannot help themselves. I feel like my powers are becoming darker, and I feel they're reflected by some of these disgusting creatures. So I must use the power of my enemies against them. And he looks down at the staff. This evil has been used upon us, but I will do my best to bring it down upon those who wish to thwart us.
Augrael with dripping mouth of flesh and blood.
A raging
Turns.
erection.
It was so
Half
classy
erection.
for a second.
I saw that on his
Gonna
character sheet.
half chop on just
If this erection lasts 3 reactions or more, consult a doctor.
If this erection lasts more than 3 fortitude saves. Augrael looks up, blood dripping from his mouth, and he just says to you, blank white eyes,
They took all of it from me. But what they didn't understand was they gave me the strength to take revenge. I don't know if I would have it back. I don't know, because I forget. But I would rather see them dead. Proper.
And Physic will attempt his classic pat on the lumbar lower back, but then just kind of see how gross the whole ghoul thing is and like stop mid back clapping or
yeah. I mean, the room you're
Plus
in
give it.
alone is disgusting.
yeah
It's covered in blood and gore.
yeah so he gets about halfway through the swing to clap him on the back and then goes, let's go
just
get him,
The
brother.
good guy Keanu Reeves shoulder hover when he's taking pictures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
Tulok is going to take a quick peek around this room, and then he's going to say to Augrael, perhaps you should look at these books and let us know how they're different from the other libraries. And if we need your help, we will shout to you.
So Augrael, he moseys back out to the room you were just in, the restricted area, as it were, and he starts searching around. And without much time needed, he quickly turns to any one of you and says,
This is a whole new section of the library. It's not far away, but it is brand new. It has so much more. It is going to add to our research.
and with basically a venue attached to a venue, this is a second area for you to do research points in. So you have the main library and you have the restricted library, and they are both worth research points to choose which one you're going to be researching in, essentially.
Neat.
Copy that. And sorry, Tulok is going to search the room that he's in. I don't know if there's anything in there of note. Why don't you just send over the notes on this floor of the map, and I'll take a look for you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll do that right away. All right, and you search this room, and nothing. Just blood, guts, and gore. This room appears to be a room in which you wrote in. One would write in a lot of silence and solitude, perhaps. And I think it stands out only because part of this sort of pseudo speech that Nakazaran gave you was that you would accept the ghoul fever and you would be left in the author's hall. And you feel like this is the author's hall.
Copy that. So that's where they turn people.
This is where they leave them to be turned. And that's why it's so filled with brutal gore.
So do we think those were a bunch of neophytes that we just destroyed?
I mean, they're basically, they were certainly quite equivalent to the first one you fought and the faithful, quote unquote, that you fought previously. This similar abilities.
How often do they actually get fresh blood down here? Probably not that often anymore.
Not anymore.
So Tulok leaves the room and stacks up behind Lady Gilda and motions to her and says, "Do you hear anything behind the door?"
Do I?
You do not.
I don't know. I can never remember if those perception checks are closed.
Yeah, I mean, most of them are closed. You could tell if I tell
Yeah.
you yes or no, you could guarantee I've rolled it. That's for you and the listeners. I
And-
roll a lot behind the scenes.
Tulak avoids notice.
Okay, not hearing anything at the door, taking the defend action. Open.
Open. Same bottleneck sort of room, but you catch a glimpse right away of a purple-hued apparition that is floating back and forth along the length of the room. North to south, south to north. If you step in a bit further, you notice that the room is lined with tables divided into several narrow carrels. Old wooden chairs pushed in against them. Upon each carrel are old stacks of paper and tattered books that sit amid dry inkwells and brittle writing quills. To the south, a skeleton dressed in shiny-looking chainmail lies slumped on the floor, clutching something in its bony hand. The apparition appears to be leering over invisible shoulders, as if monitoring and judging the work of people who are not there.
I think this one's your room here, Tulok.
Tulak will nod to Lady Gilda, agreeing with her, and strides into the room. "You, spirit, please speak with me." And he is going to use Graves' voice, so I can use my choice of spirit lore or haunt lore to make an impression or request things of incorporeal creatures.
Okay.
So, using spirit lore, he rolls a 16, and I'm not necessarily trying to. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to get it to do what I want, and so the DC, I believe, is up to you.
Yeah, I believe making an impression is not about having it do what you want, but improving its attitude towards you.
I'm not even
Is the
necessarily trying to get it to do that. Like, it's more of a request things of the incorporeal creature, and that was just to speak with me.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to insist you're farther into the room. Just throwing that out there,
Okay.
like to there.
Yep.
Okay.
Fine.
And when you say this spirit is at the far end of the room, and it turns really abruptly and sneers. Its wisping robes flutter. She gestures in admonishment, and as she floats towards you, almost as if marching towards you, she says, "You must be the new scribes. Disrespectfully tardy." She glances over your shoulder at Lady Gilda in the back. "Not a great start. Sit and begin transcribing." She motions towards a stack of old crumbling tomes in one of the carols.
No, I'm sorry. You are mistaken. We have been sent here by the mistress herself to pick up the completed works, as well as check in on the progress of the other scribes.
You're going to have to roll me a diplomacy check on that one.
All right. I can do that. Ooh, I'm going to use my last hero point on that.
Oh,
It was a 2 on the die.
no.
That's going to be a 23.
All right. Her eyes narrow. The completed ones. There is a process when we send those out. We do not expect scheduled visits. They come when I request. But the mistress, well, she is not as reliable as Volek, she catches herself, shakes herself a bit. Not as reliable as Master Azrene.
Oh, this is Volek's lover. The book lady from downstairs. Yeah.
Looks at you, almost through you. You'll know that we have entirely too much work to do. Our work is to be the highest quality, and I suffered no fools. And for every mistake, and you and all of these will make mistakes, you will face the repercussions. Explain to me why you are here when I do not expect you.
One moment. Tulok pulls out the doll of Borbo and says, I lied to you. Your lover Volek is in trouble. He sent this creature to kill me and to come after you for help. You should help him. Up north. Up above. In his workshop. You should leave here now.
What are you saying? And she looks at this doll with this recognition you hoped for, but maybe didn't expect. Borbo? Is it true? You are my would-be assassin. Now dead in the hands of this creature. What danger is my master Azrenean? Explain it to me now.
He is in trouble with Belcora. You know how she can be. Temperamental and dangerous on the best of days. She is up there, and she is menacing him. I know he is powerful, but he needs your help, and he needs it now.
She has always stood between our love. Yes, she would do this to him. Of course she would. Of course she would. But you are her unwitting pawn. There is no other way. Only Volk would be my ally. You have betrayed us all!
No, you don't understand. I've come here by his purview to get you, to bring you to him, to help him. If you do not wish to help.
I would be the first, he told. He would send me, not you, not against me, but me. I would be his vessel. How dare you consider it otherwise? Be gone with you, and I will not kill you.
Fine.
Yet.
Have it your own way. Leave your lover to die. And Tulok begins to walk out.
He cannot die. He is invincible. Tell me how he could possibly die. Tell me the truth.
I will tell you no more. Your stubbornness is your downfall, and it will be the death of your lover.
And she charges towards you to the entrance of the door. It stops. Almost like pulled back by some unseen tether. And she goes blank and turns around and starts to pace the room again, as if you had never been there.
Oh, that was all for fucking nothing, wasn't it? All right. Tulok closes the door behind him and turns to Lady Gilda. Well, I suppose we can just leave her in there for now.
I think unless you want to save her soul, we don't have much of a choice. There's not much I can do against her without a good night's rest.
Yes, I believe we could potentially come back in here to purge her. But for the time being, it's not worth the trouble, I don't think.
I'm starting to
Last-
think a lot of this isn't worth the trouble.
Head up there, Physic. We've done some good today. We've at least destroyed most, if not all, of a cult who's trying to bring back Belcora. Who knew there could be so many layers to this down here?
And one door left on this level. Hopefully, there's no more further.
Well, we shall find out, shan't we?
I'd prefer shan't.
Shant's dead. Oh, that was Shant. My bad.
Oh no!
Too soon. Too
Poor
soon.
Shad. Poor Shad. Yeah.
We haven't found any stairs going down, have we?
You only found the
Yeah, we have. Have we not?
I don't see
The
any on
very,
the map.
very far west?
Oh yeah, there is one. Yep, there's over yonder
Okay.
where it gets dark at the end of the actual hall. That one goes down.
Okay. She listens at this final door,
Nothing.
taking the defend action. She opens.
And it's as poetic as can be. The very last door you open leads down.
Huzzah.
Stairway down.
Let's just poke our heads down. Just to see. Ooh. Gilda just went straight for it.
You said poke your head down.
I know.
Listeners, the beauty of Foundry allows me to set up buttons that the players can hit to actually go to different maps, and that's what Lady Gilda did. You're met with a very narrow staircase that ends in a hallway that turns to the east and to a door.
She listens.
Detect magic.
And okay, no magic detected, but Lady Gilda, you hear a sort of change in the atmosphere almost. It's like listening to a conch shell to hear the ocean. It's as if on the other side of this door reaches some sort of cavern where you can hear non-existent sounds continuously echoing.
Hopefully, it's a Final Fantasy-esque healing spring.
Or a Zelda-esque.
Fairy.
Perhaps it is the fountain of youth.
Well, she opens the door to find out.
You crack the door, and that's exactly what you see. But it leads across a bridge to a pavilion of sorts with a flickering fire off to your right. You can't quite see what it is.
She steps into the room.
You step into the room. Oh, boy.
That's what you want to hear.
You see an immense cavern, much bigger than you expected. Cold and damp. Water drips from condensation above and into a large still lake. Thick patches of moist mushrooms, some nearly 4 feet tall, grow along the western shore of the lake, while a narrow trickle of water feeds in a tunnel to the south. A 35-foot long pavilion is what's in front of you, made of stone, and stands in the middle of this lake, elevated about 10 feet above the water level by more than a dozen stone columns. The pavilion is encrusted with damp, pale fungus. 2 stone bridges arch from the pavilion, one connecting to the door set to the northern wall and the other to the door you just came through. And a faintly flickering campfire specifically burns in the middle of the pavilion. And as you step out, you get a fuller view. And you see a man sitting at the campfire. He looks bestial and ragged, unwashed. and next to him is a wolf that lays curled up in the warmth of the fire. He turns his head towards you with a crazed look in his eye. Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.